What would you say sets apart, I mean, as far as the buckhorn recovery from any other recovery options?
I'm going to say they truly care. We're a smaller facility. Our organization, they all come together as one, as a whole, and they support each other, no matter what. It doesn't matter how bad you've done or how good you've done. You're an equal to everybody here. It's the family atmosphere,
Right.
and it's unbelievable.
Hello, I'm Teresa Lofton, and I'm on my fourth year at Mission Serve with the Women in addiction recovery. And we're here with Devan, who I met a couple of years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your journey so far?
Yes. My name is Devan Wilson, and I'm actually the community liaison and recovery coach over both facilities here at Rogers Recovery House and Midway Recovery House. And my journey has been a journey, it has, because I was in addiction for over 20 plus years. And I had been in and out of treatment centers. I had been in, actually, I believe this was my 5th treatment center over 20 some years. And all the other centers that I had went to, it was all just about addiction, you know. And we focus on, both of our facilities here focus on mental health and addiction. And mental health and addiction goes hand in hand. And I didn't even know that I had mental health issues until I come here. And when I was here, we really got to the root of me. I was broken. I was broken into 1,000 pieces. And I didn't know how to overcome that on my own. And so they gave me the education and the tools that I needed here so that I could heal from the inside out. And I had a dream when I was here, and I believe I told you this a few years ago, and because I was in a dark place when I was here. The first month that I was here, I was in a really dark place, and I had a dream, and Jesus was in my dream, and he was holding his hands out like this right here. And he wasn't speaking to me verbally, it was like telepathically. And he told me, lay your head down in my hands. And in my dream, I laid my head down in his hands. And when I done that, I seen my mother, my grandfather, my grandmother, my aunts, the people that meant everything to me while they were alive. And I seen them, and they were all speaking to me telepathically, telling me, you can do this. You can do this, but you got to dig down deep. You can do this. And I woke up the next morning, and I went full force into my recovery. And I believe that was the turning point. I know that was the turning point in my life. That is when God intervened, stepped in and intervened in my life. And I have been pushing forward ever since. I've not looked back. When I got out of treatment center here, I went back to college, got my education. Then when I got out of college, I come back here, done my practicum here, and then I come to work here. And I love what I do, and I love my clients. We have great clients, you know, and they come in at different levels. Some of them come in at 3.5 level, and, you know, that's when they need more 24/7 care. You know, someone's got to be monitoring them 24/7. And 3.1 care is when they're not having no cravings or anything like that. You know, they can more or less take care of themselves. And but everything that we have to offer here with the therapist, the one-on-one therapy, the group therapy, family therapy, it educates us and educates our clients. And because, you know, I really feel that that's they're not educated about truly what addiction and mental health is all about. And back here in the country where we're at, it's always been, you know, people don't talk about mental health. They keep it quiet. You know, we're brought up that we can handle the situations on our own. We don't talk about it. You know, you might even be crazy if you got mental health issues, but that's not what it is at all. And you know, and I always say that going and talking to a counselor or a therapist should be just as normal as it is to going and getting a flu shot from a doctor, because you know, I mean, it's more and more today, and but my journey, it has been an awesome journey becoming who I am today. I truly love myself today, and that is something it had been years since I had truly loved myself. I don't even think I probably liked myself for many years. But when God stepped back into my life, He fulfilled my life with joy and love and compassion, not just for myself, but for everyone around me. And I love what I do, and I love this place. I mean, just the trees, the grass, the air, the buildings, everything. You know, I connect with it all.
Yeah. What would you say sets apart, I mean, as far as the buckhorn recovery from any other recovery options?
I'm going to say they truly care. We're a smaller facility. Our organization, they all come together as one, as a whole, and they support each other no matter what. It doesn't matter how bad you've done or how good you've done. You're an equal to everybody here. It's the family atmosphere, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Now, I know Mission Serves only here once a year, and we've touched bases a few years ago. So, what would your takeaway from your time with Mission Serve working with Buckhorn?
You all are some of the most loving people that I've ever met in my life, and you inspired me so much when you was here the last time. You know, I've always known a little bit about the Bible, but I didn't know a whole lot about it, you know, and I'll never forget that book, of the 7 women. And you brought in, and we read that every morning during morning worship when I was here. And the way that you all give back and help organizations and facilities like ours, it's unbelievable, and it's remarkable. And, you know, what gets me is a lot of people don't know that there's a lot of, that you all are even out there, you know, and you all do amazing, amazing work through God. You know, you're working through Him. Absolutely. And I just think you're all incredible with everything that you all do with our clients, with everything you all do, you know, around here, helping with the Mission Serve. And I mean, it's just, you're a blessing. You're a true blessing.
Well, I appreciate that, and you're going to make me cry again. Well, thank you. So, yeah, tell us a little bit about what you do now, specifically with the courts.
With the community liaison, what I do is I get out and I advocate. I work in the court systems 2 to 3 days a week, along with the judges and the lawyers, with people who are incarcerated in jail. You know, people with addiction and mental health issues, they're not getting the help that they need through jails. They need to be in treatment centers where they can actually get the help. Right. And I'm up there and I'm advocating for them and working along with the lawyers to get them out of jail, to get them into treatment. And the way that works is like their crimes have to be drug related, you know. Right. And I do that. I go around. I set up tables. I go to conventions. I go to recovery rallies, community health fairs, job fairs, and I set a table up and pass out all the information about us and about addiction and mental health and how to educate yourself. And so I'm everywhere. I'm a little bit everywhere all the time.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, and I mean, I get on there. I'll call people. Excuse me, my allergies about driving me crazy. Okay. But I call people. I talk to them. My favorite thing is you're not in this alone. You know, and I've been through this on both sides of it, and I don't walk in front of you and I don't walk behind you. I'm going to walk side by side with you through it every bit.
Right.
And we're going to get there. You know, you might not get it the first time, you might not get it the second, but if you keep applying yourself and working it, you will get it. And I'll help you every step of the way.
That's great. I think they're very fortunate to have someone like you.
Thank you very
Devan.
much. Thank you.
Is that good? Thank you for talking with us, and
You're
thank
very
you.
welcome.
And
Thank
we love you.
I love you.